Hey guys, what's up? Short Stack here, coming at you with another deck profile, Digimon deck profile. I just recently got some cards in the mail for my D-Brigade deck, and so I wanted to update it or give a deck profile now that I got the stuff that I need for it. I've had the deck built. This was the first deck I built when getting into Digimon. Um, Pretty fun, a little bit more competitive than my Aegistromon deck that I have already put on my channel, but I really like this deck. Really interesting interactions with kind of just rookie rushing. Um, it's pretty good. I think it's really fun. I also think it's really beginner friendly, and that's why like I picked it up initially is after watching a bunch of videos and different decks. Like I thought I was kind of tailored towards this because of the art, but also because it's really beginner friendly because all you do is stack a rookie and swing with it. So rookie rush. But yeah, I wanted to share this with y'all. I am a budget player. So, like, normally this deck plays Death Exmon. I don't own Death Exmons. I don't particularly like Death Exmon. And so, because of that, um, Death Exmon isn't in the deck list. I'm doing something else with it, which I'll show in the video and I'll discuss it. So, yeah, let's go. So let's start off with our eggs. For our eggs, we play, yeah, I'm gonna keep that face down so you guys can't see my goo. For my eggs, we play 2 Missamon and 3 Pagumon. Um, I just recently, I was originally playing 4 Missamon and 1 Pagumon because I only had the one, and so I just picked up more Pagus to kind of test with it. I saw a lot of builds playing four Pagus and 1 Missamon. Um, I'm trying to stay true to what D-Brigade is with its stacking stuff, so I wanted to continue playing the Missamons because I like the idea of having reboot. But Pokemon is objectively just a better card for consistency and for snowballing a little bit. So I just decided to play this at 3 and 2. I mean, playing a Pokemon is standard, um, but the ratios are a little bit different than what you would normally see play. Moving on, going on to our rookies. So we'll save that for later. For the rookie, so this is a rookie. We'll wait on this, but the rookies I play here are 2 Hagugurumon, 4 of the 5K Commandramon, um, 4 of the 3K Commandramon with that's a 2 cost because helps with choking. 4 of the Commandramon with decoy, 4 of the Commandramon that floats, and then 4 of the Commandramon with blockers. So I have maxed out on the Commandramons here. I've seen a lot of builds that do like 3 of this one, 2 of this one. I've seen a lot of different builds. I personally really like um, playing 20 because I really hate when this whiffs, and I also play the level 5 Tankdramon, and so I'd like when my Tankdramon doesn't whiff. That's kind of, I've seen a lot of builds that actually opt out of playing Tankdramon and like the level 4s and the level 5s and just opt for like just a lot of option cards, and I really don't like that. I want to be able to do a little bit of stacking to get some more draws, so I decided to opt out for 20 of these guys and then 2 Hagugurumon, and then the last rookie we play is 2 copies of Chikurimon. So this is kind of the flex spot in the deck. You could swap these for Death X Mons. My locals has a lot of cards that involve reducing play costs, and so like this is my out to Death X Mon as well as my out to playing against my locals, and so I really like this card. I've been testing with it for a while, and I was gonna play it at 1 just to have it be a Saki one of, but I think at 2 it's like perfect. And so we're playing 24 rookies in total. And I mean, it's Rookie Rush. I like this card a lot. Um, that's a lot. And I think that's really all I got to say about the rookies. I mean, this is all pretty standard. Hagu's a draw too. And then, I mean, your Commandramon ratios are all dependent on how you want to build the deck. I personally like 20. I was playing with 19 and only played 3 of the decoy one, but I'm opted for 4 after doing a lot of testing because I just want to see more rookies in hand to continue. Because, like, ideally, I want to have a rookie on one of my eggs, then a rookie on the board at the end of my first turn. That's kind of like what's ideal to me. So, um, those are the ratios I've opted for that really work for me. I got to do some more testing because of the new stuff I added. But this is like what I was theorizing ideally in my head. Moving on to our level 4s. So we play 4 Sealsdramon, 2 Grumblemon, and then 1 Seals, and then 1 of the blocker Sealsdramon. Uh, this is standard. This card's really good. Jamming and then giving it reboot is really good. And then when stacking, being able to give my guys rush to keep swinging, I think is really good. This because it's a blocker. I was playing with more, but I think I've just opted for this card at 1 because I think the blocker Commandramon is just much better in regards to everything else. Um, and then Grumblemon because you can play it on top of a Tamer, and if you're at, you really need to get that game in. I only had, so I originally had none of these because I didn't pick them up because I didn't know about them, and then I had 1, and then I just got the rest in the mail today, and so now I'm playing 2. This card's really good. I'm really excited to test with it. I think it's going to be coming clutch for a lot of matchups. For level 5s, we play 4 Tankdramon. Tankdramon's really good. Being able to Digivolve, play something out from the stack, trash the rest to set up for my Darkdramon plays, and then being able to use the Sealsdramon inheritable to give him rush is really good. Um, I've seen a couple builds that don't play this card at all, that kind of stop at the level 4s. I don't think that's incorrect. I think if you're playing a more competitive build, that is correct, but I just like being able to make my stacks, and I really like this card, and I'm gonna get my time out of this card because I really like the art on it. So I don't really gotta explain that. Next we have 4 Darkdramon. Um, so this is it for the level 6s. I was playing 1 copy of the EX3 Darkdramon, but I was noticing that I kept bricking on it, and it only really came up if I had this stack built, and I didn't. It was very rare when rookie rushing that I would have the stack built, because like either the stack gets deleted or like they try to out the stack because they just see a big 7k guy that can evolve into a level 6, and so my it was just something that never came up. I was playing like there was a point where I was playing this at 2 and the other Darkdramon at 4, and then I slowly switched this to 4 and the other one to 2, and then put it to 1, and then got rid of it completely just because the card is not as good as this. This card having rush and being able to stack things on top of the deck, I think is really strong. And so I love this card. Wish it had an alt art. Wish it was foil, but that's just because I like rarity. Um, yeah, card's good. Stacking 5 rush. I really can't say more than that. Maybe digivolving on top of the Tankdramon if necessary, kind of thing. But other than that, like, good card. Um, I don't really mind the I don't miss the other Darkdramon so far versus from what I've been playing against my friends and stuff. For the option cards, we play 2 Pride Memory. I've seen builds play 3. I haven't tested a 3, but I personally am a big fan of 2, just because 4 cost is kind of a lot, and um, I'd rather play a rookie, hard play a rookie, than play this Pride Memory sometimes. I don't want to see it all the time, but seeing it sometimes does come up, especially, it just hurts to play it when I'm being memory choked and there's better things I can play. Um, so we play Pride Memory. This is a ratio I just changed, uh, this next card. So I'm playing 1 Iron Fisted Onslaught. I was playing this at 2. I cut it down to 1 because I felt this next card was just more impactful, and so I bumped this next card I'm about to show from 2 to 3. And I'm hoping this testing works. I like having 4 of these like big power 8 option cards. Um, Power 8 is in memory cost 8, and so the other one that we're playing is 3 Ultimate Flare. I think this card's nuts. Being able to Evolve 3 is crazy, and I just think it comes up way more often than Iron Fisted Onslaught, so I'd rather put Onslaught to 1. I saw a couple builds that are playing more of these, like playing 4 of this and 4 of this. I don't want to brick on them, especially with how high cost they are, and in some matches they're kind of just meh. So I'd rather just play the 1 and 1, or the 1 and 3, just because I think Iron Fisted Ultimate Flare just hits harder than Iron Fisted Onslaught. Iron Fisted Onslaught's only really good against like a Death X-Mon and something that has like doesn't have protection, but that's just me. So that's it for those for the option cards. And then going on to Tamers, we have 2 Izzy, Memory Setter. Being able to look at your top 3 and kind of stack them the way you want is really strong. Really good. Um, I've tested with more than 3 or more than 2. I like 2. I think any more than 2 is kind of weird. And then the other one we're playing, which I think is arguably a better tamer, is Kazu. I was playing this at 4 at one point, kept breaking on it, so I cut it down to 3. And I've had a lot of when I say success, I just mean wins. I haven't been to like a regional yet, but I've had a lot of success winning games because of having these ratios. This card's really good. Being able to gain a memory helps with like not getting choked, but also the draw one trash one's really strong, and it being 3 cost helps with choking too. If I can't have my turn and like my first turn like be a rookie on in raising and a rookie on the battle area, I like having a rookie in raising in this on field because then if they try to choke me next turn, I go to 2 and I can just start cycling cards and getting stuff set up. Really good. Love Kazu. Kazu's a really good card. Wish it had an alt art. But yeah, that's it for my D-Brigade deck profile. This deck's been pretty solved. Not really a lot I need to say. I'm definitely not as passionate with this deck as I am with like Aegistramon, where I just think Aegistramon is a little bit more fun to pilot. But I think this deck being super user friendly and super like new player friendly and being super cheap too, I think is like what makes it a really good deck to pick up. And even with its like viability, it's a very viable deck just in any sense. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Let me know if you got any criticisms for me, if there's anything I can work on, whether it be with the video or even on just my decks. But I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.